a very fitting episode 81 of the VIG Lounge. I say that because the Penguins are taking on the Maple Leafs, and both those franchises have a pretty well-known member that they share who wore that number. And of course, I'm talking about the great Phil, the Thrill Kessel. I know he's not in the game, obviously, or in this game, I should say, because I think he's a free agent if you scroll through. But having said that, it's kind of fitting that I get to play the Leafs in episode number 81. So before we get started, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're enjoying the content. And heck, even if you're not enjoying the content, feel free to comment, because I'm happy to get down in the comments with you. But will the Penguins be able to carry on from the momentum over their big win against the Red Wings? Or will we fall like the Leafs? Just kidding. Like the leaves in autumn. There's only one way to find out, and that, of course, is by jumping right in. Newly minted captain Austin Matthews. Opposite Sidney Crosby for the opening draw. Draw goes to the Leafs. Brought in by Mitch Marner. Puck collected by Grzelcyk, though. Trying to find an outlet. Couldn't quite do it, though. Sprung. Crosby. In. Shot on goal. And a pad stop by Joseph Woll. And Mitch Marner. Again with an attempt. Try to get into the zone, but he gets thwarted. Rust has it. Dumps it in. I know this is going to be a tough challenge for the Penguins because of the Leafs' high-octane offense, but let's see if we can make it work. Back to Letang. To Crosby. To Letang. Shot off the pad. Matthews carries out for the Leafs. And Letang will try to... Oh, what a shot, but it got blocked on its way to the net. Still got to Jari. But he was able to make that save. Ryan Rust now cuts in, takes a shot, and that goes off the pad of Woll and gets to the corner. Matthews has the puck, but there's a battle for it along the boards. Comes out to the Leafs. Matthew Nyes. Terrific young forward for Toronto. And the puck, Matthews in front, and that gets stopped once again by Jari, who's been tested early. Ricard Raquel fires a shot, the rebound's there for Malkin, but it went off the side of the net. Nylander. And Nyes once again, carrying it in. Oh, gets knocked off the puck by Pettersson by a good old-fashioned hip check. And Raquel has it once again for Pittsburgh. Flings it, that's stopped once again by Woll. Raquel collects it in the corner, fires one on net, that goes off the pad and to the corner once again. And it's carried out by the Leafs, courtesy of William Nylander. Raquel gets it back, and Malkin has the puck, takes a spin, fires a shot, and that goes off the pad of Woll, and still no score, but it looks like it's a very up-tempo game at the moment. Pittsburgh currently out shooting Toronto 8-3. Puck's dumped in by the Leafs, but collected behind the net by Jack St. Ivany. Tried to get the puck out, but that got blocked. Max Domi, especially re-signing with the Leafs, carrying on the legacy of his father, of course, Ty. It's kind of a neat little connection there. Simple one, of course, but still. Lars Eller tried to get a shot away, but he lost the puck. Knocked down once again. St. Ivany dumps it in. Puljujarvi catches it on the left side. Brings a shot on net, and that's stopped again by Woll. And he covers up. Now, I'll say this is Leafs games are a little personal for me, in the sense that growing up, my dad was a diehard Leafs fan. And he wanted me and my brother to follow in his footsteps. My brother did, but I just so happened to see on Hockey Night in Canada some guy wearing number 66 in black and gold. And that, of course, is the great Mario Lemieux. And I remember saying to my dad, you know, I like him. And I was all of 3 years old. And I've been a Pens fan ever since. So, I'm sorry, Dad, once again, that I didn't follow in your footsteps, but, you did show me some great memories of watching Hockey Night in Canada. And unfortunately, my dad passed away. Oh, what a goal! I'll finish that in a moment. The Wizard of Cross has made it 1-0. Beautiful shot by Crosby. And utilizing traffic, but I thought Wall would have had that. But my dad passed away 20 years ago this April. Or no, excuse me, 30 years ago this April. My mistake. Man, I'm not good with math. But 30 years ago this April of 95. And I owe a lot of who I am to him, particularly my love of hockey and wrestling, because it was he who got me into both of these things. And now I carry that legacy on with my son. He did follow in my footsteps. Drew O'Connor! The Doc has made a house call, and it's 2-0 Penguins. God, I can't get through this story. No wonder I'm discombobulated and, feeling that it was 10 years in the past. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's just very special Penguins and Leafs games because I'm transported to the time when I'd be sitting on my couch as a young kid, having a big bowl of Ruffles potato chips and just watching hockey with my dad and my brother. And I kind of get emotional sometimes when I see these. So, I'm definitely hoping that the Pens win, of course. But, Dad, if you're watching this... Oh, Crosby! Once again! That magic is still there as Sidney Crosby's got a pair. 3-0 Penguins. And all in all, it's another goal through the wall. And the Penguins now lead by 3. But, Dad, I love you. And even though we're frenemies in this case, because I'm always going to say, let's go Pens, these games are always very special to me. So, sorry for taking away from the commentary, but I just wanted to share that a little bit. A little bit of more personality and, some earnest comments. Ryan Rustin with a shot. Now, that first line has been all over. Malkin with a shot as well, and that's stopped. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty. Oh, injury, actually. Ryan Reeves. Oh, took a hit there, and it's not looking too good. Definitely a problem with the dreaded lower body injury. See if we get an update on that, but he's not able to put any weight on one leg, so that doesn't look very good. But I don't know, is this a... I'm not sure, because I saw that the Penguins had an empty net, but no, there's no power play. So I'm not sure what happened there, but that was different. Carlson trying to get the puck back. Raquel, puck floats on net. That gets stopped. Chris Tanev, who, again, is a questionable signing to me for the Leafs. Not for what he can bring now, but just how that contract's going to age. Like, I would have done maybe 2 years. Pedersen! And you can hear the Boo Birds, courtesy of that injury to Ryan Reeves, but Raquel with a shot. Malkin trying to make it work. As well, in a disastrous period for the Buds, or for the Pens, it couldn't have gone any better. 3-0 after 1. And let's take a look at the shot totals here. 17-4 in favor of the Penguins. Hits are 10-5 in favor of the Penguins. Face-offs are crushed by the Leafs, 5-2. And no penalties or power plays, even though there was that strange incident with the Penguins having an empty net. I really don't know why, but it's either here nor there. See what happens here in the second. Crosby and Matthews lining up once again. This time the draw goes to the Penguins. And there's not much you want to change if you're the visiting team. Like this first period went absolutely perfectly. Stick to the script. Shoots! And there's a save made by Wall. And just see if you can pour it on. You know, you got the team on their heels, and we'll see if we can keep it up. Crosby going to look to win another draw here against Matthews, this time in the offensive zone. And he does. Finds Letang, sets up. Got a lane to the net, and that goes off the pad of Wall. Morgan Riley carries out for the Leafs. Mitch Marner had a chance, but that got stopped. Matt Grzelcyk gets it. Brian Rust brings it up. Chris Letang. Oh my goodness. Looks like there's a penalty on the play, and it goes to Sidney Crosby. And that looked a little sloppy because he hit the boards, and there's a tripping penalty, so. For interference, take your pick. Nice to know that Xbox is letting me know I've earned some more gamer points. Very good. Draw one this time by the Leafs, and Jari wants to make a stop. Oh, that was a bad giveaway. Graves there to cover it up. Nylander behind the net. And a go Leafs go chance, but maybe should have held on there. Nice power play setup by the Leafs, so they were able to take full advantage of it. Bad play behind the net on my part. And Mitch Marner has Toronto on the board. And a perfectly placed shot. There's just not much more I can say about that. Matthews trying to make the lead even smaller. Fortunately, Jari was able to make a save. Michael Bunting carries in. Refers to public enemy number one in Marcus Pettersson. Carlson lets it go. There's a chance in front, but that gets stopped. And Matthews carries it out for blue and white. Matthews got a chance, and see, that was a little bit of a better pass behind the net. Oh, there's a knockdown, though, along the boards. Jari with a great save. Scrambled across and got it. Puck got knocked off the stick. Leafs are within one, courtesy of number 34. This is what I worried would happen. It's a nice shot again, far side on Jari. I love that they literally just said scored by number 34 and didn't refer to him by his name. Now that's egregious. That is egregious. Austin Matthews not getting a name by the PA announcer. Oh my God, EA, you really need to fix that. That is awful. I'm glad I'm not a Leafs fan because I'd have to hear that all the time. Rust with a shot, and that stopped. When 11:46 to go here in the second, Toronto's made it a one-goal game. Draw one this time by the Leafs. Jake McCabe wants to bring the puck in. Couldn't quite do it, though. Brian Rust. Rust trying to stop up. Grzelcyk flings one to the net, and that gets stopped by Wall. I'd really like to see him get a goal. It was nice, actually, when the Penguins played against the Red Wings that Anthony Beauvillier broke up for 2 goals. And, oh boy, what's this? Penalty shot. Not good at these, historically. And in case you guys are wondering, I do have it set on auto goalie. So, that one you can't blame on me, but I think we're going to have a tie game right here as Yarncroke goes in. It's going to be that same move. Yep. Through the pad, and we're tied at 3. Jari didn't even try to save it. Oh, good grief. Well, this game is a brand new one. Let's see what comes of this now. Speaking of Beauvillier, oh, that was a good attempt. Eller. Max Domi. Grzelcyk there, cancels it out. Beautiful defensive play. Chris Letang walks everybody back here to the net, and that gets stopped. Puljujarvi's got a chance now. Lets it go, and Wall forced to make another stop. And with 7:56, courtesy of 2 really nice goals and a penalty shot that Jari seemed lost on, this is a brand new game. Malkin wins the draw for Pittsburgh. St. Ivany kept in by Graves. Graves flings one to the net. It would have been nice to see him score there, because I have a very frosty relationship with that signing, as I'm sure most Pens fans do. Yarncroke with another chance, and Tristan Jari covers up. Game is a lot closer in shots now, too, so they hit in a bit of a fall. So that was quite an animated hit animation, so. Okay, oh, I lost the draw. Nice deflection, though. Puck gets out to Bunting. Passes off to Malkin. Malkin still looking for, still looking for 2 more goals to get to 500. Got the assist to 800, though. That's amazing. So, oh my goodness, Malkin with 2 chances. Well, they both went wide. Liljegren to hold out Nick Robertson. Bobby McMahon had a chance on goal. And now, Ricard Raquel to the net, and that goes off the pad of Wall. Nick Robertson put it wide. Or no, sorry, that went off the pad of Jari, but it was kicked to the corner. Rebounds there, collected by the Penguins, though. They got it out of danger. And Drew O'Connor tries to find Crosby. Instead finds the trailer Carlson, and that was a shot, but that got stopped. Crosby trying to get one of those goals back, and nearly did for the hat-trick. Because don't forget, he does have 2 of the Penguins' goals tonight. The other one off the stick of Drew O'Connor, so it's been a first-line night, and it looks like Pittsburgh is about to go to the power play unless they can score here with the extra attacker, and that is not the case. And the power play goal scorer, Mitch Marner, going to the box for what looked like a cross-check to the back of number 65. And that's indeed what it was. Why is he in the box? Oh, I don't know. He cross-checked Erik Karlsson in the back. Can't do that. Okay, Letang keeps it in. This is the second power play unit. Letang fires a shot. That stopped the rebounds there. And Wall forced to cover up once again. And 49.5, not feeling so fine. Yeah, there it is. But really trying to get this back on track, because this has been a disastrous second period for Pittsburgh. Raquel shoots, and that goes off of the paddle wall once again. Really waiting for that first unit to get in. Cody Glass fires one. A lot of righties on this particular setup here. And puck dumped in by McCabe. Collected once again, though, by Pittsburgh. And Cody Glass gets ran over. And we're going to see, I think we've got A bit of carryover power play time going into the third, but I don't think it's much. After 2 periods of play, game's tied at 3. So let's take a look at the stats and set ourselves up for an exciting third. Shots are 30-18 in favor of the Penguins. Hits are 21-17 in favor of the Penguins. That is a beautiful passing percentage. I think the best I've had. 11-7 are the face-offs for the Leafs. And so far, Toronto's 1 for 1 on the power play, and Pittsburgh still has some time left. But I'm assuming it's probably going to go over, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's jump into period 3, shall we? Crosby and Matthews at center once again. Crosby won the draw on the forehand this time. Rust with a shot. And there is still some power play time, and they had a good chance there. Puck kept in by Carlson. Maybe not. Offside. 23 seconds left on the power play to open the period. And the Penguins are certainly doing all but scoring in terms of trying to get this game back in their favor. Draw one once again by Crosby. Not much time left, but going to try to go for it. At least got his own entry. Malkin flings one to the net, and that gets blocked in front. And it looks like the Leafs are going to carry that out. Who's got it? Villiers once again to Rust. Ryan Rust sets up the shot, and that goes off the pad of wall, and that's the end of the power play. Definitely some good attempts, at least. Even with that limited amount of time to start the third, the Penguins had some jump. Crosby looking for the hat trick. He nearly got it. Bunting on the side of the net. Rust scores! The Rusty Razor to steal from Josh Getzoff has put the Penguins in front 4-3. And this makeshift line of Bunting, Rust, and Crosby comes through in the clutch. My goodness. That was just a scramble play, and Rust was able to back the puck in, and Penguins again back on top. Oh, they're really trying to make sure that Jari has some insulation. Jerome Connor tried it. Oh, that did not go according to plan. Matt Grzelcyk. And there's a shot by Eller. Lars Eller! Oh, almost. Puljujarvi now behind the net. They're trying to dump that one in. Tanev's got it. Domi to the net with a great chance. Well, that stopped. And look at these stretch passes. Michael Bunting, the former Leaf. Oh, with a great attempt, but that didn't go. And Wall forced to cover up with 11:38 to go here in the third. My goodness, what a wild game this has been. Carlson took a bump, lost the puck, got it back, got a shot off though. Malkin trying to shake and bake a little bit, backhand to the net, and Wall forced to make a stop, and he sits on it to cover up this time. Yeah, see, Wall was down, and that backhand fluttered to the net, and he was able to catch it. Malkin wins the draw once again. St. Ivany lost it. Bouncing off the boards to Malkin. Oh, Raquel got crunched along the wall. Michael Bunting. Bunting fires, that's a shot there as well, and there's another stop by Wall. Bunting goes to the net, crashed it, but he couldn't quite get the shot away that he wanted. Got one off, but maybe it didn't have as much steam on it. Kevin Hayes. Oh, now for Pittsburgh. Oh! Jari was down. If a Leaf could have got there, they would have had a wide open net. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Puck flung on goal. What is Ryan Graves doing? There we go. Cody Glass in with a shot, and that gets stopped once again. Oh, looks like we're going to have a fight now. Drew O'Connor against, what was that, Simone Benoit, I think? Yeah, Simone Benoit. But the doctor had a knuckle sandwich prescription on that one. Penguins won that fight pretty handedly. And going to see maybe, will that give the Penguins a bit of a boost? I know they're not happy with the Reeves hit from earlier. Took him out of the game and might be down another player. I love how it just gives the away team as the penalty to make it sound like the away team is the only one that was fighting, and then says time of the penalties to cover it up. I'm sorry, but that's a bit sloppy on EA's part as well. It's not as bad as, calling Austin Matthews just number 34 by the PA, but it's still pretty bad. Drew O'Connor in front to Rust, and oh, what a stop that was. Grizzlick lets a shot go. That gets stopped as well. Crosby trying to get around the net. Grizzlick. Back to Letang. To Bunting. Lost the puck. Mitch Marner carries it out for Toronto. Max Domi. Letang with a beautiful stick check. That puck gets dumped in. Ryan Rust gets there first. Puck gets lost. Letang lets it go, and that's off the pad. Rust scores! It leaked through Wall! My goodness, that Wall must have some rusty foundation. Or a rusty foundation, I should say. Because, my goodness, Brian Rust just blew that by him. And I feel that should have been stopped. The Wall has sprung a leak. Draw one this time by Toronto. Back to Liljegren. Couple of chances. And that's all stopped. Look at this now. Here we go. Trying to get it out once more. And does. Evgeny Malkin. Spins. Shoots. That gets stopped. And we're now down to 33 seconds left. Eller in front and made a big save on the part of Joseph Wall. 5-3 left. Or sorry, 5-3 is the score. 30. What was it? Let's take a look at this. Take a look at the clock here. 28.5. Time magically disappeared. Draw one by the Leafs. Still in the offensive zone, no. Teams play catch. Tavares carries it out. Dumps it in. And in spite of Pittsburgh giving up a 3-goal lead, they were able to pull it together here in the third, but looks like we got ourselves another win. Anthony Beauvillier got knocked off the puck, couldn't get back to it. Morgan Riley carries out for Toronto. And that'll be the end. The Pittsburgh Penguins defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs, a final score of 5-3, and put up 49 shots against Joseph Woll, and the Toronto only mustered 33. Hits were very close, 37-35 in favor of the Penguins, and face-offs were close as well, 14-13 in favor of the Leafs. And of course, 1-for-1 on the power play was Toronto, and the Penguins were 0-4, of course. However, the score on the big board is what matters. Penguins with another win. Thank you all for tuning in to this very special episode 81 of the Visually Impaired Gamer Lounge. And I will be back later today with episode 82, so keep your eyes out for that. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I was a little choked up in my personal story, so again, I apologize for having to correct myself a couple times, but still, you know, this always reminds me of my dad. And Dad, I love you. You may not have physically been in my life for 30 years, but I know you're still a part of me. And, you know, I try to live to your example in being a father in my life as well. So I love you, Dad. This one's for you.